Hello Libras, and welcome to your December 2023 reading. So of course December, that means that we have all these holidays during this month, celebrating first of all the solstice, of course, the longest night of the year, Yule, and of course Christmas and Hanukkah and all of the celebrations around this time. So of course on this I am sending you love and light for your celebration among friends and family, and of course not to forget to put your intentions on the 21st, what you want the light to start bringing back into your life or new into your life. All right, so I meditated on your energy, Libra, and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card is you in reverse, okay? So, of course, they're going to talk about an aspect of you that is in reverse, okay? So that doesn't mean your whole month, just that this aspect will be probably triggered this month. We have a 10 of Pentacle and a 10 of Wands under the Libra in reverse. So you're at the end of two big cycles, the cycle of Pentacle and of Wands, tens. The cycle of Pentacle is how much you were able to accumulate, create when it comes to your empire, your family, your richness, your possession. It doesn't mean that it's the end all be all. It's just that this is at the limit to the point of the consciousness that you are now. 10 of Wands, this is when all of your wants and what you want to bring forward and your willpower reached a point where you cannot take anymore. It needs to be realigned into one direction, finishing something, putting it down. I cannot carry it anymore, or it's finished, it's done. Sometimes, at the end of a long study or whatever, but here at this point, that's it. I'm not even seeing where I'm going anymore. It is ready to present it as is. If there were responsibilities and things like that, it's done. You don't have to carry them anymore. So we are there. And it's obvious that these two elements were putting you in reverse. Beside the Justice in reverse, I have the 8 of Pentacle in reverse, where probably you've been trying to invest on what am I going to do? What am I going to build? Maybe this is done, but what next? 8 of Pentacle, we're not sure what we want to bring. And beside that, we don't know what would make us happy. We don't know, we don't want to be a fool either in the situation. 4 of Pentacle, I'm starting to release this though. And I think it's in order to give you an idea of what's next. There's going to be a certain reveal. So the certain reveal here, I have the Moon and the Ace of Cup. And that is kind of allowing what was unconscious to come to the surface. So that, because there are things you need to turn the page on, forgive, in order to have access to that Ace of Cup. That would give you something where you would have pleasure and joy investing in. What do I love? What brings me joy, creativity, excitement? Excitement, it's more Wands, but peace, grace, love in my life. There's something I need to be able to turn the page on in order to have access to this. So first, the Moon is going to reveal it to you. So that means you're going to feel it inside. And then the divine's gonna strike in order for you to make a decision to elevate yourself. This is trying to shake you from things that are over so that you can make an inspired decision towards what would bring joy and happiness in your life back. Here I have the Queen of Cups in reverse. It's trying to make you choose peace, serenity, happiness, fulfillment. And it sends the moon first, and then it's going to send the tower so that you get that information. Let's clarify this. It doesn't have to reach the tower. When you reach the moon here and that you get it inside of you, work with the tower. The tower is that readjustment that if we take it as a victim, we feel like it's a punishment and it sets us back. If you view it as it's taking away what was blocking me from actually realigning myself to my true aspiration here, then the tower actually helps you. Let's clarify. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Libras for the month of December 2023. All right, let's look at justice. Why is justice in reverse for you? Because Six of Pentacles in reverse. Things were not balanced. You understand the concept of balance, but it wasn't embodied here. And here I have the Hangman upright. So that means that you got the understanding of this. When it comes to the past 10 years or what you've been carrying, the illumination on the unbalanced aspect of things. The Hangman is the house of sacrifice. So it is very important to choose what we're going to sacrifice. Not to sacrifice our movement forward and our happiness. This is not what the divine is asking. Let's look at the Eight of Pentacles. All right. So we have Temperance. We are in Sagittarius season with our King of Pentacles in reverse. And behind Temperance, I have the Five of Wands and the Two of Wands in reverse. So you're ready for that healing, for that understanding, for changing a core belief, but you're still conflicted because you cannot perceive the new path or the new way yet. Your experience is more of a King of Pentacles in reverse, so that creates disbalance, abandonment, unfair investment in things. Let's look at your Fool here. I decided to go that way. All right. The Fool, Three of Cups. Okay. Yeah. One heck of a realization, because we're going to have like one tower over the other. This, I don't have faith, or I'm at the deep sadness and still holding on to things. The Ten of Swords. The beliefs that created that are going to crumble. Tower. It's going to allow you to finish, really finish what needs to be finished. That means not holding on to old, sabotaging, disempowering beliefs that prevented you from having something balanced and seeing the results of your investment and so on. So 10, 10, 10. It's really, you're at the end of a big period here. Of course, this is not all the Libras, but maybe for some of you, the divine has to intervene with Tower to budge you from that thing that's not growing anymore. And pushing you to release, be in peace with that long period so that you can embark in a new one that will be from an inspired decision. Let's look at those 10 of Pentacles. For the Libras I am speaking to, 10 of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay. All right. So here he was on the side. I'm going to leave it on the side. We're talking about your success, your growth, all of this. Here, the Hangman allowed you to see, maybe get acknowledgement, but to see that there might be something else out there. The Four of Cups, when it's upright, we're not seeing it at all. When it's in reverse, the idea is starting to merge within us because we want to have access to that ace. We probably still have that old lie inside of us, that old, man, the world is unfair. That's your thing. It's so unfair. It's so unbalanced. I deserve more than that. It's done. I want to move forwards towards my happiness. Beautiful decision. But I need to believe it to a core for it to have the impact I want it to have in my life. 10 of Wands. Yeah. I need to open up the arising and follow here, Virgo. Very interesting because this we have the 12th and the 6th house right there. So what the intelligence of the divine in my daily life and what my inner truth is telling me and what I need to realize because I'm seeing it from a different angle, will push the waters to bring out what needs to be eclipsed, what needs to be sacrificed from my waters. Let's look at that moon. Ooh. Ace of Wands. Here's the new path. Okay. I want to jump on it. But I still need to understand. See, I'm going to get the 10 of Swords at the end of the month. I need to understand what was happening before. Not just to jump on it. I need to be able to love it also. 6 of Swords. What is so hard to let go? 4 of Pentacles. It's that 5 of Swords. This is when we're bringing back the beliefs, the conclusions we drew from our past cycle. And we're still using it to cut our own legs. To be right. That the world is unfair. I cannot turn the page on it. I'm still gonna use the old facts. The old truths. That he used to tell me. even though I will have, and I will be ready to take that wand, follow my inner wisdom here, and go for it. If I still have the old belief that things will end up being unfair, unbalanced, I don't want that to arrive. And that's why the universe is shoving you a tower right away for you to release that. Here, show me the tower. Okay. I almost gave up. Yeah. So that you get the understanding, that the clarity on what is that source of sinuous anxiety. Anxiety is the stress we feel looking in front of us. So in order to have that anxiety, that means that what is in front of us, we believe it will not be fair. I will be challenged. There will be maybe sadness. There will be betrayal. There will be, and it happened so many times before that I have all the proofs of it. How can I stand in front of the future with enthusiasm, with my heart in my hand, if I'm expecting this? The tower wants you to be inspired. Here, the Ace of Cups. Understand what it is and make that decision in knowing, trust that it doesn't have to be like the past, because you're not the same person either. Queen of Cups. Yeah. The tower is going to try and make you release the anxiety, but you need to understand that things are balanced once I am aligned with the principality of balance and I know my worth and my value. Then it will be automatically balanced, because I wouldn't let it happen. I wouldn't trick myself or rob myself of fairness, only if I accept it. Of course, there are situations that are, like when you're a child or when you're in a complete unfair country or something like that. But this is not what we're talking about. We're talking on an individual level when it comes to reinvesting yourself in your next cycle. What is my next cycle going to look like? Here the divine is throwing towers to undo the old limiting beliefs so that you can experiment something that is more coherent with your soul, the star, that is going to be balanced. Six of Pentacles. Therefore, you have no reasons to have anxiety towards it. Only if you believe him that tells you no. You've never lived it before. It's not there. We have full cabinet files filled with proof that it's not that is not reality. So, you need that new truth. And that tower is going to show you. So, undoing an old lie. This is what this month is going to be about. You're ready. The universe is supporting you. The more you're going to allow this to come softly, openly, the more these towers will just be like ah moment. So the more you hang on, the more they have to tear you away from the old lie. So a lot of divine intervention here, my beautiful Libras. So on this, I am sending you all my love and light for this December. If you need a private reading, the description is below. There's a website and you can book on it. It's open until the 20th of December. Near the end of the month of January is going to open up. So, yeah, very user-friendly. And, of course, thank you for watching and sharing and commenting and subscribing to help grow the channel and so on. But this, don't worry about this, okay? This is just like, you're going to feel the torsion. You're going to feel yourself hanging on to the old belief. And the tower is going to show you, after showing you how it does not, it cannot stand on its feet. It's going to crumble if I think like that. That's all. All right? On this, all my love and light. Thank you also for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And of course, on new moons and full moons, I ask the divine to give you back in the shape that you need. In your case, it would be that understanding as smoothly, as luminously as possible. There you go. Namaste. I'll see you next month.